Ladies and gentlemen, the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has just issued a bad news on the interest rate policy and also issued a bad outlook for interest rate policy movement as well. But strangely, the stock market has a very unusual movement that everybody should be abreast of. This is breaking news. Let's just watch on till the end. We are back in our Taman Daya dim sum because we think that this is one of the best, if not the best. Well, in short, there is a bad interest rate news, but a strangely good interesting outcome is that there is a good stock market news that's happening right now. Let's just watch on. As usual, my content is for education and entertainment only, not for financial advice. Remember, hit subscribe as I give you more breaking news so that you'll be well informed and educated on a real-time basis, because these are times they're not usual. So the Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has just issued a interest rate policy, and basically, did not cut interest rate. And what is worse is that he actually said that he sees no need to cut interest rate in September, and that's very bad news. And he actually even alluded that we are lucky that he's not increasing interest rate. So that's very bad signal for the market. And of course, this get Donald Trump very, very upset. The Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell on Wednesday said that the central bank has not made any decision about cutting interest rate at its September meeting, shutting down mounting speculation that a rate cut might be coming soon. We have made no decision on September, Powell told the reporters. We don't do that in advance. We'll be taking the information into consideration and all other information as we get, and then we make our decision. Now, this is not what traders want to hear. Investors are looking for clues for this whole interest rate direction, but unfortunately, they were left empty-handed. Wall Street reacted fast, and the stock gave up a bit of gains shortly after Powell's statement. Okay, but this is just a flavor, okay, of what's to come. Basically, the Federal Reserve will take signal month by month, meeting by meeting, and then make a decision. Although, let's not forget that they have given a guidance that they'll make 2 more rounds of interest rate cut. But that's just a guidance that was given a few months ago. Things might have changed. Now, within the Federal Reserve, is made up of a committee called the FOMC, Federal Reserve Open Market Committee, and the FOMC have many members, of which 2 of the board members broke rank, okay, and said they disagree with this policy. Now, this has not happened in over the last 30 years. This is the first time 259 meetings straight that more than one official descended from the group's decision. Michelle Baumann and Christopher Waller, who were also appointed during Donald Trump's first term like Powell, actually stepped out and just said, I don't agree. Okay. And that basically shows right now that this policy is not very welcome by everybody. Well, this is something that is not healthy from at least Donald Trump's perspective, because the more the interest rate is held up, the government will have to pay more in interest rate payments for all the newly issued treasury bills, and that's something that's very costly for the government. So this decision of holding the interest rate high up certainly is not very welcome by both investors and also by the politician in the White House. So the overnight policy right now, controlled by Fed, remains at 4.25 to 4.5%. The last rate cut was in December, and we have been waiting since then, and I think the Federal Reserve has a change of mind. They are basically push out the probability of a rate cut, says Global Macro Strategies at Carlson Group. They are waiting for more data. More data means more time, and more time means rates are going to remain restrictive for a few more months. Well, initially, the market was pricing about a 2/3 probability that there'll be a rate cut by September. Right now, it's gone by less than half of it. So they are no longer pricing 2 full 25% a rate cut by 25 basis point rate cut by year end. as they were previously predicting. And Jerome Powell was careful to keep his option open about monetary policy. And basically what he says that, there is still time to take in a wide range of data before the central bank meets in mid-September. So they will skip the August one, and then there'll be a September one. But it's hard to say at this juncture because, things happen now on the fly. Well, that's on the interest rate side of news. I'll talk about stock market in a short while. But interestingly, there are also new developments on the tariff war. US and Korea has reached a new trade deal, of which it is a 15% tariff, okay? And this is in exchange for duty-free treatment on many American goods. So US apply 15% on Korea. Korea, on the other hand, duty-free to all American goods. Pretty unfair, right? But the life is unfair. Donald Trump has won again, okay? Why are we not surprised? Meanwhile, as we are concerned about all this, interest rate not being cut and things like that, there is a silver lining. When interest rates are held high, the US dollar to Singapore dollar will remain strong as well. So right now, we are originally planning for a depreciation of the US dollar, but over last 1 month, you can see the US dollar growing from strength to strength. So those people who have strong holdings in their US denominated asset like S&P 500, Nasdaq, or so, we'll see their portfolios remaining strong and maybe even going stronger. Well, yesterday the market ends pretty on the line. We're looking at S&P 500 about 6,362. Okay, that's kind of a kind of flat line. And the Nasdaq went up a little bit, but more or less a flat line as well. TLT also end up a bit flat line, but watch what happened right now in the futures market. In the futures market right now, the S&P 500, instead of going down because interest rate is held high, is going up, and it's going strongly up. Okay, it's potentially going to break 6,400 points, a new record high. Okay, if everything were to stay from now till the market opens. And the Nasdaq has gone up by amazing 1.26%. Okay, lo and behold, it's not just the US dollar rising, but the ETFs of S&P 500 and the Nasdaq also rising. And I would just say it is a very unusual environment, but the market is going up largely because more or less, the high interest rate is no longer that big a hindrance. And the results of many of the companies they are announcing right now are pretty damn good, right? Pretty damn good. The whole market is very bullish, and the tariff bad news have now settled down, and US has won big time. When your US won big time, it will be reflected in the results of the companies and also in the stock market as well. Well, the interest rate policy certainly was a big disappointment, but if the stock market is not going to be bothered by this, then it's probably okay. So let's see what will happen when the market opens tonight. It's going to be a very interesting outcome, and I'll keep everybody real-time informed. So let's just remember to hit subscribe as I send you the most updated outcome of the entire financial market. I'll see you tonight in the live stream. Bye-bye. I'm back in my favorite Taman Daya dim sum restaurant. Dim sum because we think that this is one of the best, if not the best, in Johor.
Big bao.
It's the biggest and yummiest bao. This B's favorite, right? Wow, today damn crowded, man. Walao, we have to queue to come here. Alamak, we're not 2% today, so we can only order a bit. So many things I want, I never ordered. Okay. Oh! Almost dropped everything. Okay, we shall eat and see. How be it, the bao? Huh? Your favorite?
My favorite.
Okay, today we focus heavily on the prawn. Okay, this one, I don't know what kind of prawn is this. Okay, I'm gonna take a small piece. First time I'll drink this. Wow, whole thing is prawn, man.
The prawn here is really very, very good. If there's something that is really good here, it's the prawn.
Well, you're very, very generous with prawn.
Yeah.
Maybe I over order the prawn stuff. This is a siu mai. I don't think even got meat inside, just prawn, man. Wow.
Prawn siu mai. Really, really good.
To die for. You haven't come here for how long? A long time. Wow, look at
They're
that.
always closed. Don't come on Wednesday.
Come on Wednesday.
Come on Wednesday.
And today is not even a weekend, so crowded. The Singapore crowd is not even here, man. Walao. Business damn good. I'm gonna try the even this one is very good also. You must come, really good. Confirm, one of the best.